Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are gonna cook today. Okay, so first of all, I have all my ingredients here and I'm gonna introduce you to all of them in a minute, okay? Okay, so first of all, let's get a few things straight. We are cooking breakfast pizza today and I'm all made up because I am hosting a few of my sisters. Yeah, I have 7 sisters. Well, 6 sisters with 7 girls. A few of my sisters to brunch and we're gonna get breakfast pizza. Pizza, and for the pizza sauce we have tomatoes, basil, onions, a little garlic. Garlic is better, but I don't have garlic, so I'm gonna use onions. Some bell peppers, 3 cheeses, olive oil, crushed red pepper. Thanks for Domino's for being my supplier. Wow. Chopped chives.
I'm going for
3 cheese, chopped chives,
I'm the one that will open it for
garlic,
you. That one.
basil,
That one or that one?
black pepper, Mrs. Dash. And for the crust, you just need
When everything is gonna be a village book. Some of it all. How about that?
your flour,
Oh, so
some yeast, sugar,
what are you doing?
and salt. And that's pretty much what we're gonna use in addition to some salt and some eggs. So, in the small bowl, you're gonna put 1 teaspoon sugar, so a nice teaspoon of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of dry yeast. So I'm gonna go 1 teaspoon, and then I have a 1/2 teaspoon here. We're gonna go 1/2 teaspoon, okay? And then we're gonna measure 1 cup of water, but I'm saving my 1 cup measure for like the dry stuff. So I'm gonna use 2 half cups for 1 water. 1 and 2. And at this point, all you really do is just stir the yeast, 1 water of sugar solution. Just kind of stir it, make sure all the yeast and sugar is dissolved. And once everything is dissolved, you just pretty much cover it. I usually put it in the microwave, but just cover it for like 10 minutes. I usually use like a paper towel and cover it and put it in the microwave. Like, don't turn on the microwave. Just cover it for like 10 minutes. But any one place in the kitchen is fine. Okay, all done. So for the dry mix, for the dough, we're gonna have flour, 2 cups. 1, 2, and I'm gonna dry my 1/2 cup because it's wet. Remember from the water. And it's dry. And this will be 1/2 cup. Okay, so 2.5 cups of this, and then we're gonna need tablespoons this time. Let's see if I still have a tablespoon. We only have 1/2 tablespoon, so we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna need 1 teaspoon of salt. I don't like using too much salt. This is enough. So we need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. But I'm using 1/2 tablespoon, so we'll go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And all you have to do with this one is really just stir it all together. Just mix it. And once this is done mixing thoroughly, it's just really gonna be like a little bit of wet flour. You're gonna leave it for 5 minutes. Okay. After 10 minutes, you can see that the yeast is active. See that little rise right here? And now you can mix the wet and the dry ingredients for the pizza crust and just stir it together. Just let it come together before you start kneading. usually just use my hand to kind of knead this together. And yes, make sure you wash your hand, especially during this time of coronavirus. Just put this together. Just sprinkle just a little bit of flour on a nice clean countertop like that. We're gonna roll the first one. So to make it easier to roll a pizza into a circle, I usually just make a circle, right? So if I make a circle, it'll be easy to get a circle. So I do that and I put it that way, and then all I have to do is just that perfect circle. Okay, and you don't have to roll it, too flat, but if you want like a thin crust pizza, you can roll it flatter. But this is just fine. This is the perfect size for the pizza that I want. So that's all you need to do. All right, okay. So I also try to like pinch the edges, get the nice professional pizza crust shape, and also try to keep all the ingredients in the pizza instead of flowing into the pan. So on your baking sheet, I usually just spray a little olive oil and just brush it all over the sheet before I put my pizza down. So just something light, not too much. Bring this over here. Last one in. Okay. So the next thing you do is just like brush some oil at the top of the pizza. A little bit of the cheese, just a little. And again, like I said, we're gonna bake this pizza in 3 stages of about 6 minutes each. All right. So this is what the pizza looks like the first time I'm gonna put it in the oven, and we're gonna bake it for about 6 to 8 minutes. Hey, oh my goodness!
Only 3 of them.
Look at this fine human being.
So which name?
Hey,
Since most of you guys are not baking cookies.
Oh, thank you for blessing me with this beauty. Oh,
I'm being serious.
Oh,
okay, guys, I'm actually going to start a GoFundMe.
To look when it comes out the first time. Just when the edges start to brown, just a little bit. So I'm going to put tomatoes next.
I'm surprised they're not on it right now.
What do you want to say to yourself in 10 years from now? Because that's when I'm going to show you this video.
I'm surprised my car is not on it right now.
Give me something a little more.
I don't know if they're going to let me do one without talking. I wonder if there's any chance of that. Alright, so at this stage I put in the tomatoes. Don't that look so pretty? And then now I'm putting in more cheese. I put most of the cheese at this point because I really want everything to kind of start coming together. So this is the second time, if you're watching from the beginning, that this is going in to the oven. Right, so this is how pretty it looks going in the second time in the oven. And we're gonna do about 6 minutes in this stage. This is gonna be a seafood pizza, just shrimp and salmon. So at this stage, I'm gonna put on the shrimp. I think about 4 shrimp a pizza looks about perfect. Cut it off. Cut it off. You can stage, we're gonna put some spice. I'm gonna start with some black pepper. I bet you wish you were gonna eat some of this pizza right now, but you can have some virtually. I'm gonna put in some chopped chives.
Hey.
Kind of season the egg. The dough is already seasoned with that tiny little salt we put in. But a little seasoned salt here is gonna make the egg pieces. I put in everything Italian, and Nothing more Italian than pizza. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, garlic. Garlic powder.
I'll be with the new lid.
These are the super spicy pizzas. Probably gonna be having one of these. Spice I'm gonna put here is just some fresh basil leaf. This is from my mini balcony garden. And you can use parsley if you don't have basil, that's fine. What's the one thing, here, I'm gonna put this thing. So what's the one thing that every breakfast needs? Egg. So we're gonna put egg last. So what's the one thing that every breakfast needs? Eggs. So the last thing we're gonna put on is, all right, okay. So the last thing you put in is the egg. You just kind of try to put it very gently so that the whole egg is on the pizza. For this final stage, I usually just put the last of the cheese on the edges because I don't like dry pizza crust. So this cheese will make sure that the edges don't dry too much. So this is what our pizza looks like. What we did for the last time. So this is what the final pizza looks like. Get it on that. Who wants a piece? Who wants a piece? Anyway, if you get here before it's done, you can have one. Alright. Until next time, do not forget to press that subscribe button. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. We're going to cut a piece of the pizza here and taste it.
It's a video, so you have to say something.
Okay, well, we're making breakfast pizza. This is a homemade breakfast pizza, and it's gonna be yummy.